Hello everyone and welcome back to the series of digital logic design, and today we will study analysis of a combinational circuit. The analysis of a combinational circuit requires that we determine the function that the circuit implements or the exact operation which is being executed by the circuit. This task of analyzing starts with a given logic diagram and culminates with the set of Boolean function, truth table, or possibly an explanation of the circuit operation. Now, if the logic diagram of the circuit which we are analyzing is accompanied by a function name or an explanation of what it is assumed to be accomplished, then the analysis problem reduces to the verification of the stated function only. Like if we are analyzing a circuit and the function name or the output function is already defined, then we have to verify the given function only, and the analysis can be performed by manually finding the Boolean function or the truth table. Now the first step in the analysis of the given circuit is to make sure that the given circuit is combinational and not the sequential one. And this verification can be done from the diagram of the given combinational circuit. You have to check for the memory elements, that whether memory elements are a part of the given circuit or not, or the given circuit have feedback path or not. If the given circuit have memory element or feedback path, then the given circuit is a sequential circuit. Now, how we will check the given circuit for a feedback path? A feedback path is a connection from the output of one gate to the input of the second gate, whose output forms part of the input to the first gate. The feedback path is shown in the figure, like the output of G2 act as an input to G3, where output of G3 act as a portion of input to the G2. So this make a feedback path. Now the feedback path in digital circuits define a sequential circuit, and these circuits must be analyzed with special method and will not be considered here. Once the logic diagram is verified to be combinational circuit, we can proceed to obtain output Boolean function or the truth table of the given circuit. If we are analyzing the function of the given circuit, then it is necessary to interpret the operation of the circuit from the derived Boolean function or the truth table. And the success of such investigation is enhanced if one has previous experience and familiarity with a wide variety of digital circuits. Like if you are analyzing a function of the given circuit and you have a good experience with digital circuits, then you can easily interpret the operation of the circuit using the derived Boolean function or the truth table. Now to obtain the output of Boolean function from the logic diagram, we will follow the following steps. Like in first step, you have to label all gate outputs that are function of input variable with arbitrary symbol but with meaningful name, and determine the Boolean function for each gate output. Now if the given circuit have multiple level, then you have to label the gates that are a function of input variables and previously labeled gates with arbitrary symbol, and then again find the Boolean function for these gates. Now repeat the process described in step 2 until the outputs of the circuits are obtained, and by repeated substitution of previously defined function, you will obtain a function in terms of input variables only. Now in the given example, we will make the analysis of given combinational circuit with the help of steps defined earlier. First of all, we will define the input. The circuit has 3 binary inputs labeled as A, B and C, and the circuit has 2 outputs, and the outputs are labeled as F1, F2. Now the given circuit is a multi-level circuit, so we will also label the output of the intermediate gates, and these will be labeled as T1, T2, T3. Now the output of gates that are a function of input variable are T1 and T2 only, where the output of F2 can be easily derived from the input variables. Now we will use the repeated substitution to find the exact output Boolean function. For this, first of all, we will find the output of intermediate gates in terms of input variable, like T1 will be equal to A plus B plus C and T2 will be equal to A dot B dot C, where F2 is sum of product of A and B, A and C and B and C. Now we will consider the output of gates that are a function of already defined symbol, like T3 is equal to F2 dot T1 and F1 is equal to T3 plus T2. Now to obtain the output function F1 in terms of input variable A, B and C, we will use a series of substitution, like F1 is equal to sum of T3 and T2, where T3 is equal to F2 prime product with T1 plus A dot B dot C. Substituting and solving, we will have the output function F1 in terms of input variable A, B and C, where the second output function F2 is already simplified in terms of input variable A, B and C. Now, if we wish to pursue the investigation and determine the information transformation task achieved by this circuit, we can draw the circuit from the derived Boolean expression and try to recognize a familiar operation. So if you wish to further pursue the investigation, you can draw the circuit from the obtained Boolean expression in terms of input variable A, B and C, and then try to recognize the familiar operation. The Boolean functions for F1 and F2 implement the circuit as discussed. Now, merely finding a Boolean representation of a circuit doesn't provide the insights into its behavior. But in this example, we observe that the Boolean functions and the truth table for F1 and F2 matching those describing the functionality of what we call a full adder. Like if you are analyzing a circuit and you end up with a Boolean expression, it is difficult to study or comment on the behavior of the circuit until or unless you have a good experience with digital circuits. But in this case, if you compare that function table and equations for F1 and F2, this is similar to a circuit known as full adder. Now, after completing the first step of analysis of a combinational circuit, which is to find a Boolean expression for the given circuit in terms of input variable, the next step is the derivation of the truth table. Now, the derivation of the truth table for the given circuit is a straightforward process once the output Boolean functions are known. Now, to obtain the truth table directly from the logic diagram without going through the derivation of the Boolean function, we processed as follows. In the first step, you have to determine the number of input variables in the circuit. Like if you have n input variable, you may have 2 power n possible input combinations in the truth table. And then you will list all the binary combination from 0 to 2 power n minus 1 in the table. Now in the next step, label the output of the selected gates with arbitrary symbols, like you have defined the output variables and you have assigned some arbitrary variables or symbol to the output of intermediate gates, like which were T1, T2, T3, and the output variables were F2 and F3. Now obtain the truth table for the output of those gates which are a function of input variables directly. Like T1, T2, T3 and F2 are the function of input variable directly, so you will complete or obtain the output for these variables. Now in the last step, you have to proceed to obtain the truth table for the output of those gates which are a function of previously defined values until the column for all the outputs are determined, like T1, T2, T3 were the function of directly input variables. Now F1 is a function of sum of T3 and T2. Now after completing the output for T2 and T3, you will compute the output for the output function variable F1. And this will complete your truth table or the second step of analysis of a combinational circuit.
Thanks for watching the video and stay connected for more interesting videos.